Prema has meeting and separation. Sambhoga meeting, and another is Vipralambha separation. In the realm of Prema, there are two things: meeting and separation. In the book Ujjwal Nilamani, Srila Rupa Goswami describes Navina Vipralambhena, means if there was not separation, the meeting would not be nourished. The more we are far from something, the more we remember that thing that we are far from. Because when a thing is near us, when something is near to us, actually we cannot give really importance or value to that thing or person which is near us. So, but when the more a thing is far from us, the more we are so eager to attain that thing or person. So in the same way, Guru and Vaishnavas, when they are near us, when they are with us, we cannot understand much the glories of Guru and Vaishnavas when they are near us. But when Guru and Vaishnavas, they go far away from us, then we are able to understand their glories. In the Javadharma, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur explains, when we lose something, then we understand the glory of that thing, the importance of that thing, isn't it? Suppose, if you have attained something very valuable, and in the end, that thing goes somewhere. I mean, like you lose it. When that thing is far from you, then you remembers more that thing. You remember more. You remember more. Actually, Krishna himself, God himself, he told this to the gopis. He gave this example exactly. Because gopis, they asked this question to Krishna. They asked exactly this. Gopis said, why did you disappear and left us? So Krishna told exactly this. I actually, when I stay near you, near the gopis, you remember me such. But when I'm far from you, you remember me much more. Krishna told the gopis. When I'm far from you, then you remember me more than when I'm with you. That's why I want to tell you that Viraha Titi, disappearance day yesterday, Srila Narayana Goswami Maharaj, how to celebrate, observe this disappearance day, and who will feel separation? Who feels separation? That person will feel the separation, that person who has Sambandha-jnana, knowledge of relationship. If the person doesn't have a knowledge of relationship, the person won't be able to feel separation. If you have never attained something or seen, or if you lose that thing, you don't feel like you don't feel the importance of that thing because you never met that thing. That's why the glories of Guru Vaishnavas, that person will be able to realize the glories of Guru Vaishnava. Those who have Sambandha-jnana, knowledge of relationship. Those who don't have knowledge of relationship cannot feel this. So Sambandha loya bhaje tare Krishna nahi taje. Like if you have Sambandha-jnana, Krishna will never forsake you. He'll never abandon you. Others die without reason. That means others fall down. So if you have Sambandha again, Guru Vaishnavas and Krishna will never give up on you, or you'll never be given up. This sloka explains. Ar sab more akaran. How can we have this knowledge or relationship with Guru? By hearing Harikatha. There are three kinds of Sambandha Gyan coming. One way is by seeing Darshan Jata Prem. Darshan Jata means Sambandha Gyan coming from Darshan, Sambandha Gyan coming from Shravan, hearing, and knowledge of relationship. Darshan Jata Prem, Shravan Jata Prem, and so, for example, Rukmini is giving an example of Shravan Jata Prem. Rukmini, she heard the glories of Shri Krishna, and then, after hearing, she became attracted to Krishna, like full attachment. The third kind is Sahajata Prem, means spontaneous love. So, example, Rukmini, she developed love for Shri Krishna. How? After hearing, Narada Rishi came and explained the glories of Shri Krishna. And then hearing the glories of Krishna, Rukmini, she in her mind offered herself to marry with Krishna, and she wrote a letter to him as well. Hey Gobindo, she wrote, today the food of a lion is going towards the jackal. She wrote this only. And then after that, Krishna kidnapped Rukmini and everything. This katha is there described. What I want to say with all this is that Shravana Jata Prem. So Darshan Jata Prem. So who has seen God and developed Prem towards him? Example is Kubja. The example is given as Kubja. Kubja was a hunchback woman. But when she saw Krishna, she developed in her heart Prem, love. So Kubja is called, her love is called Darshan Jata Prem. The gopis, Sahajata Prem, they have spontaneous love. Sahajata means from birth, inherent, or innate, one might say. Innate. From birth, gopis have in their heart love for Krishna. Still, Jiva Goswami Pada explains that, according to pastimes as like a human being, gopis started loving Shri Krishna when? On that day in which Mother Jashoda bound Gopal, Dambandhan, Lila. So gopis started loving Krishna on that day. So Jiva Goswami also explains these very subtle conceptions. Srila Jiva Goswami Pada explains. What I want to say with all this is that, so in this way, Guru Vaishnavas, we have relationship with them. How? How can this knowledge of relationship come with Guru and Vaishnavas? Actually, this knowledge of relationship comes for those who have samskara from many, many lives. So, this samskara for many, many lives, as a result of this samskaras for many, many lives, just by seeing the pure Guru Vaishnavas and from hearing from them, Sambandha again arises, knowledge of relationship. Do you understand? So, by hearing or seeing the Guru Vaishnava, or even by hearing the glories of that Guru Vaishnava, Sambandha again, knowledge of relationship can come to a person who has samskara from previous lives. There's no doubt about that. There are no doubts. But still, In pastimes, as like a human being, the person will like, okay, take initiation, chant mantra and harinam with faith and everything. Then will develop a transcendental bhava for him. So Sambandha comes by chanting the nama and mantra. Those jivas who don't have samskara from many previous lives, by chanting the mantra and holy name slowly, the heart will become pure, and in this pure heart, then Sambandha-jnana arises. Because the more the heart becomes pure, neat and clean, the more we can realize the mercy of Guru and Vaishnavas. So, yesterday you heard about the glories of Gurudev, how he, Gurudev, how Gurudev used to give love and affection to everyone and maintaining everyone with love and affection. So if we remember one story of Gurudev, his glories and everything. Actually, what can we explain with words about the stories and life of Gurudev, his glories? Gurudev had for everyone equal mood. He was equal to everyone, Gurudev. Gurudev, his glories are transcendental. And the glories of Gurudev, amazing glories, are preached everywhere nowadays. But at the time, we saw that in Keshavaji Gauriya Math, in Mathura, Gurudev was doing his own bhajan. And we are only like few people with Gurudev. Gurudev used to teach us so many things. 3-4 classes per day Gurudev used to give us. At the time in Keshavaji Gauriya Math, not many people would come. Maximum 7-8 people used to come from outside the temple to hear Harikatha from Gurudev. I've seen in the time of Gurudev. We are 7-8 brahmacharis inside the temple. 7-8 people from outside the temple used to come. So maximum 15-20 people hearing Gurudev's katha. We used to sit with Gurudev. At that time, the katha of Gurudeva was high class Harikatha, very high class Gurudev's katha at that time. Sometimes Gurudev used to read from Lila of Ramachandra Kaviraj. To describe Lila of Ramachandra Katha. I'm remembering something Gurudev used to say about this. Gurudev told us, tell some Guru-vandana, prayer to Guru. So what is the topmost prayer to Guru? Guru-vandana. Generally, we start Guru-vandana praying to Guru. How? Ajnana timirandasya jnananjana shalakaya chakshurumilitam jena tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Gurudev removes the darkness, gives knowledge. This is the normal Guru-vandana prayer to Guru. Everyone knows it. Everyone knows.
Tasmai Sri Gurave Nam Sistam Manubi Sanjiputra Sarupam Rupam Tasakrijam Guruparim Mathurim Gushtavatim Radha Kundam Girvarmo Radhika Madhavasam Prakta Jassa Patita Kripa Sri Guru Tanatosmi.
This is also Guru-vandana. Namashristam Manum Apishati Putram, this verse, written by Srila Raghunath Das Goswami, in which he glorifies his own Diksha Guru, Jadunandana Acharya. He's praying to the feet of his Guru. One time Gurudev told us, what was the topmost Guru-vandana, topmost prayer to Guru? Guru-vandana, topmost. You tell me. Tell me. Gurave Gorachandraya Radhika Tadalaye. Tell me something higher. Yes, one verb from Beloved Kusumanjali. You remember everything very nice because the Didi gave answer now. Yes. Gurudev explained clearly this verse of Beloved Kusumanjali. Tam Rupa-manjari patita pure osmin. In this verse, beautiful prayer to Guru. Srila Raghunatha Das Goswami, doing bhajan slowly, he became, he attained the bhava. And after attaining bhava, he is establishing his own swarup and is praying. He's saying, Tam Rupa-manjari patita pure osmin. Hey Rupa-manjari, you are the topmost chaste woman in Braj. I know also that you never give up your husband, and not even like you don't look at any other man, not even look at any other man besides your husband. Another point. For 2-3 days already your husband is out, he's not home, like he's outside, he's traveling, so you're alone. So tell me one thing. I see on your lips, I see a red spot. Where has this come from? Then it seems to me that one special parrot has seen your lips and thought it was bimba fruit. You know bimba fruit? Or pomegranate also. So he thought it was a pomegranate. And this parrot certainly has beaked, like how to say, kissed or beaked your lips. Gurudev said, is the topmost Guru-vandana. What is the meaning of this? In the transcendental spiritual world, so the expression of bhava there is so amazing. In this world, the more we can explain Guru Tattva, but still becomes Lagu Tattva. Lagu means light, Guru means heavy. Guru means also superior, and Lagu means light, like not heavy. So why? Because becomes Ashwarya Buddhi, opulence mood. He's my Guru, I'm his disciple. When there's this mood of Guru disciple, like opulence mood, actually you cannot attain that thing or that mood. Doing bhajan slowly, when you attain these high stages of bhav, then you can realize this mood. For example, Narottam Das Thakur, Naramananda Shyamananda Srinivasa Acharya. Srinivasa Acharya, disciple of Srinivasa Acharya, his name was Ramachandra Kaviraj. Once, Srinivasa Acharya was in meditation. Try to understand the story. So he was in meditation. For 7 days, he would just sit in one place meditating for 7 days continuously. His body was not even moving, nothing, for 7 days continuously. Sorry, everyone thought he has disappeared, certainly, like he's entering, like, he's like, he's not here anymore.
Ramachandra Kaviraj.
So Ramachandra Kaviraj came, and when he came, he saw, oh, my Gurudev is in Samadhi. Then what did he do? Sat in front of Gurudev and told, if I don't come back to my body, don't touch my body and Gurudev's body. So he left in meditation, and actually in his meditation he went to the spiritual world, transcendental Goloka Vrindavan, where Jamuna river was flowing, divine transcendental abode. And he saw his own Gurudev there. And he saw Gurudev there. With all the Sakhis searching for something inside the water. So Ramachandra Kaviraj told Gurudev, everyone is waiting for you in the material world. What are you doing here? Then Gurudev told, you see, actually the nose ring of Srimati Radhika disappeared. It's missing. So every one of us, we are searching for it. Then Ramachandra Kaviraj, what did he do? He also dived. He dove or dived, I forgot. He dived in the water, he dove in the water, and he found the nose ring, missing nose ring of Srimati Radhika. And he came to his own Gurudev, and his Gurudev was Gopala Bhatta Goswami. Gopala Bhatta Goswami, his Guna-manjari. He gave that to Rupa-manjari, then gave to Lalita, and Lalita put in Srimati Radhika, and Guru and disciple both came back to their bodies in this material world. So that's why Narottam Das Thakur says, Ramachandra Sange Mage Narottam Das. Narottam Das is praying for the association of Ramachandra Kaviraj. So Narottam Das Thakur, so actually Ramachandra Kaviraj is the disciple of the god brother of Narottam Thakur. Still, Narottam Das Thakur is eagerly praying for his association. Ramachandra Sange Mage Narottam Das. So why we're saying this? Because by serving the Guru slowly, means step by step, you'll be able to attain the mood of the Guru. And life after life, when you have many samskaras, then this happens. Samskaras from previous lives. So if you have many samskaras, okay, one second. If you have many samskaras, come back one second. So samskaras from many lives, then these things come. So relationship for many lives. Nitya parikars, then this bhava comes. So cannot understand these Guru Vargas, these are our Gurus, but by doing bhajana slowly, all this will appear in our heart. Gurudev is not an ordinary person. Maybe you have heard
ये गुरुदेव साक्षात रमन मंजरी
how
में
Gurudev is
ब्रज में
directly
विराजमान
Ramana
थे,
Manjari.
उस समय बहुत कम लोग समझ पाए।
But at that time, very few people understood or saw Gurudev as Ramana Manjari.
गुरुदेव जो विराजमान थे,
When Gurudev was present in this world,
उनकी प्रकट लीला
in his manifested pastimes,
बहुत कम लोग
very few
उनकी
people
समझ पाए।
understood him.
क्योंकि जो
Why?
सिद्ध महात्मा जो थे अपने
Because
स्वरूप को प्रकाश नहीं करते।
the Siddha Mahatmas, the great souls, they are not manifesting their swarup, their spiritual form, like always, here and there.
भाव तो गोपन
They
करके रखते।
hide their bhavas, they hide their moods.
हम इसलिए कर रहे गुरुदेव जो जयवधर्म
So
पढ़ाते
when Gurudev was giving us class of the Jaiva Dharma,
और जयवधर्म पढ़ाते पढ़ाते जयवधर्म
so
की जो
when he
first
used to come to the
chapter
first
में
chapter, one part of the first chapter, maybe you have seen in the Jaiva Dharma,
और जयवधर्म पढ़ाते पढ़ाते जयवधर्म की जो फर्स्ट चैप्टर में जो है एक आ रहे हैं जो वैष्णव दास सेशन है,
Vaishnavas.
उनकी देखो कह रहे कि तुम रमन मंजरी,
So that the conversation is there, he's saying, oh, you are Ramana Manjari.
एक कखटी जो है
This monkey, female monkey called Kakati,
इस साइन में
she's disturbing the sleepiness of Radha and Krishna. So, hey Ramana Manjari, you should go and shut this monkey. You should make her be quiet.
ये समस्त भाव जब गुरुदेव
So when Gurudev used to give this class about explaining this thing about the Javadharma, Gurudev would become so absorbed in bhava, transcendental moods.
गुरुदेव की स्वरूप
So the form of Gurudev,
समझने के साथ ही साथ
understanding the form of Gurudev,
अपने स्वरूप पे भी स्थिर
at the same time it should also be established in your own swarup.
नौ देवों देव
So to understand the form of Guru, you have to also be established in your own spiritual form. Na devam devam archayit. So the shloka of the scriptures say that
प्राप्ति नहीं करने पर
if you are not
देवता के अर्चन नहीं होता है।
if you're not a demigod yourself, you cannot worship the demigods.
वही देवता की पूजा आदि कर सकते हैं जो देवता के गुण को प्राप्त कर लेते हैं। देवता के गुण जब तक हम प्राप्त
So if you don't have the qualities of the demigods, you cannot actually worship the demigods.
देव भाव हृदय में आना चाहिए।
You must have the mood of a demigod or a devotee. You should have good qualities and qualities of demigods. Then you can progress and worship demigods. For example, means to worship godly people or pure devotees, you should also have the same qualities and be also in the same level. Otherwise, you cannot worship them. Then you can progress. The more good qualities you have. It's not enough just hearing about it. When you hear at the same time, you should also slowly meditate, like think about it and realize it. You have to realize it. The more you realize it, the more you can progress.
इसलिए भजन करते करते ये समस्त वस्तु हृदय में उदित होगा।
Doing bhajan slowly, all these bhavas will come in your heart.
तब हम आगे बढ़ पाएंगे।
Then you can progress. What is the reality? Vastava. The supreme truth. What is this tendency to serve in the spiritual world and how the Nityasana Parikaras are serving to Lord? What is the glory of the service and everything? Because the manjaris have many services in the spiritual world, many services. Two kinds of services. One is Nikart Seva, service from close, and another Durgata Seva, service from far. Those jivas who after performing sadhan, when they attain the perfection and attain the spiritual world, their service is called which kind? Durgata Seva, service from far. Those who are Nityasana Parikaras, eternal associates, their service is Nikarta Seva, service from close, service from proximity, being close. For example, Rupa-manjari, etc. Their service is Nikarta Seva, service from being close, like by being close.
सेवा करते हैं और इन लोगों की सेवा से स्वतंत्रमयी सेवा
And their service is also independence. Swatantramai Seva.
उनकी इच्छा के अनुसार ये लोग सेवा देते हैं
They serve according to their desire.
बात कर रहे हैं
Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur explains.
जाजाली भी जुक्ति अपेक्षणीय तत्रादि रक्षात अति वल्लभस्व वंदे गुरु श्री चरणारविंद। विश्वनाथ चक्रवर्ती पाद गुरुवाष्टक में वर्णन कर रहे हैं
Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur explains in the Guru Ashtakam.
साधारण नहीं है
My Gurudev is not ordinary.
निकुंज जुगनू रति के लिए सिद्ध है जहाँ पर निकुंज गहन ऐसे स्थान पर सेवा आदि होती है।
When in the Nikunja the service is happening,
आज कौन सा सेवा कौन सा लीला
so which kind of Lila, which kind of service will happen today?
गुरु रूपा मंजरी सखी आदि सब निर्णय लेती है।
So Rupa-manjari explains.
ऐसे देखो
And these manjaris like Rupa-manjari, they tell which seva they will do today. And Lalita, Vishaka, these Prana-prishasakis are eager to hear from these manjaris advice of what to do today for service of Radha and Krishna.
अपेक्षा करती है
They're waiting.
तत्रादि रक्षात अति वल्लभस्व वंदे गुरु श्री चरणारविंद। जो नित्य सिद्ध जानी श्रीमती राधा की जो काय भाषा
This Kaya view Hasaki is those who are bodily expansion of Srimati Radhika.
निकट सेवा कहा जाता है।
Their service is Nikat Seva, from close proximity.
जीव तत्व से निकले हैं
Those who have come from
उन लोग के
Tatashta Shakti,
दुर्गत सेवा। दुर्गत सेवा क्या है?
so when they attain perfection, their service is from far. But what is this service from far, service from close?
जैसे पुष्प आदि
For example,
चयन
collecting
चयन करना।
flowers, okay?
ये फूल आदि चयन करना पुष्प आदि चयन ऐसे साधन सिद्धा जो मंजिलियां गोपियां आदि है उनके ही दिया जाता
So this is for the sadhana siddha gopis.
है। यह तक भी माला आदि गुंथ
Making garlands also.
गुंथने का भी सेवा की है।
This service is given to them, sadhana siddha gopis.
माला
But
आदि की जो माला आदि को
so-
कैसे उनकी सजाना है
how to decorate with the garlands?
ये समस्त नित्य सिद्ध
Then, like how to put the decoration of the garlands in Radha and Krishna, then the Nitya Siddha Sakis will do this seva.
बहुत प्रकार के ये समस्त विचार जैसे
There are many kinds of conceptions. Rupa Goswami Pad, for example,
राधिका अष्टक में
in his Radhika Ashtakam, his prayer, he told
राधिका अष्टक में इतने सुंदर सुंदर
a beautiful, beautiful bhav he expressed in Radhika Ashtakam. What is that verse? Sometimes I say,
Rupa-manjari many times I am speaking that नहीं तो लोग गुलाब कुसुम जी तो लोगनाथ दस को से प्रार्थना कर रहे हैं
a verse from
रूप गोस्वामी पाद सच्चार
Rupa-manjari, Rupa Goswami, absorbed in the mood.
राधिका अर्चन
Rupa Goswami absorbed in the mood of Rupa-manjari. He wrote this verse in Radhika Ashtakam. Vivida kusuma vrindotpula.
तमुल राग स्फुरत अमर कपलम राधिका अर्चया स्पष्टीकरण करती
Clearly explained.
विविध कुसुम बिंदु धम्मिल धाटी विकृत मदगुण केकी पिंची प्रशस्ति इस श्लोक में
In this verse, Srila Rupa Goswami Pad
स्पष्टीकरण कर दी
clearly explains.
किसी प्रकार संदेह नहीं
There is no doubt.
राधा जी की केस कलाप इतने सुंदर रूप में
Srimati Radhika's hair is so beautifully
देख करके केस
ornamented.
इतने सुंदर घुंघराली वाली
Beautiful curly hair, so beautiful.
फूलों के द्वारा ऐसे सुंदर रूप में सजा दी
Beautifully ornamented with flowers.
और उस केस कलाप को देख करके
Seeing this,
के बीच में मोर जो है
the peacock
क्योंकि मोर
became ashamed
करते हैं
because the peacock is so
विश्व के बरसात के समय
egoistic, like he is so proud. Especially in the time of rainy season, the clouds when the clouds cover the sky,
घने घने काली बादल जब चारों तरफ जब छा जाते हैं,
when they cover the
उस
sky,
समय देखो एक मोर क्या करते
so
हैं,
the peacock at that
अपने
time
पंखा फैला करके
opens
नृत्य करना
his
शुरू कर देते
feathers, starts
हैं। देखो
dancing,
उससे उनके गर्व होता है,
and the peacock is proud,
इतने सुंदर उनके भाव आ जाते
beautiful mood,
हैं। सभी लोग
the
मोर
mood of
पंख
peacock at
को
that
देख
moment,
करके
because everyone becomes so
मन में
happy seeing the peacock feathers,
और वही आज मोर
the
मानो
tail of the
राधा जी के
peacock.
केश
But
कलाप
today the
को
peacock
देख करके
seeing the
है
the
लज्जित हो
um,
जाते हैं।
the
बोले
beauty of
भगवान
Srimati
राधा जी की
Radhika's
इस
hair
सुंदर
garlands.
भगवान वाले
The
केश
peacock
कलाप
becomes
से फूलों के
ashamed.
द्वारा है
Her
सजाते हैं।
Srimati Radhika's hair is so beautifully decorated with beautiful garlands and flowers, and
और वो मोर
so the
लज्जित
peacock
होकर
becomes
के
ashamed of
कहीं
himself
गुफा में
and
जाकर के छुप
hides
जाते
in a cave.
हैं। इसके पश्चात श्रील रूप
After
गोस्वामी
that,
पाद
Srila
वर्णन
Rupa
करते
Goswami Pada describes
हैं। विविध कुसुमबंदी धम्मिलधारी विगत मदगुण केकी पिंచి पशिस्ते मधुर में बिंब दिगुण तम्मुल राग स्फुरतमुल कपलं राधि अर्चयामि। फिर वह रूपमंजरी ने क्या की सुंदर एक
Rupa-manjari. What did she do? She made a beautiful
पान
tambula, betel nuts
और वो पान
preparation,
पुड़ी के जो है राधा जी के हाथ में
and gave this in the
और
hand of
राधा जी
Srimati
उस
Radhika.
पान जो
Srimati
है
Radhika
कृष्ण को दे
gave this to
और
Krishna.
कृष्ण पान के चिबाने लगे
Krishna started chewing
और
the
उस समय
pan.
राधा जी टकटकाते हुए देख रही थी
Srimati Radhika was
और कृष्ण
looking
के
at
ऐसे
Krishna,
सुंदर लाल लाल अधर ओष्ठ जो है
the
वो
beautiful
पान चिबाने से
lips of Krishna
लाल लाल हो जाते
that
अधर
became reddish because after chewing betel nuts, the
कृष्ण
lips
सोच रहे
become
हैं
red. So
ये
Krishna
राधा
was
जी
thinking,
हमारा
Srimati Radhika
उच्छिष्ट लेना चाहती
is looking at me because she wants to take my
है। देखो
remnants.
राधा जी की चिंतन दूसरी है,
But Srimati Radhika was thinking about something
राधा जी
else.
चिंतन कर रही
Srimati
है
Radhika was
कृष्ण
thinking
के जो
that,
अधर ओष्ठ जो
wow, the
लाल
lips
है
of Krishna are so reddish,
इसका
and
क्या हमारे प्रति
this
कितनी
actually
अनुराग का
signifies how much anuraga, deep attachment he has for me.
है। ये जो लाल जो
The red
अधर
color,
ओष्ठ जो होठ
the
जो
red lips,
उसके देख करके राधा जी
seeing
चिंतन
this,
कर रही है
Srimati
दूसरी
Radhika was thinking
और
about
कृष्ण
something else,
चिंतन
and Krishna
कर रहे
thinking
हैं
about something else.
दूसरी। कृष्ण चिंतन कर रहे हैं कि क्या
Krishna was thinking
ये
what?
हमारे होठों के इसलिए
Oh,
देख रहे हैं
Srimati Radhika is staring at my lips
वो
because
पान की
she wants to
उच्छिष्ट लेने
take
चिबाए
the
हुए लेने
remnants, my remnants.
और राधा जी देख रही है
And
किसमें
Srimati Radhika was
ये
actually
मेरे
staring
प्रति
at Krishna
किसमें
because she
अनुराग
was thinking, oh, how much love and affection he
देखिए
has for
अनुराग
me.
के वर्ण जो होता है वर्ण जो होता
Because in
है
the description of Anurag,
ऐसे तामुल राग का है
it's described how Anurag has this,
लाल लाल आवाज युक्त
I mean, a deep attachment has this color, of reddish color of tambul,
राग के
betel
भाव
nuts.
जो है प्रेम की जो है उसमें एक एक वर्णन होता है
Each
इस
each
राग के इस
stage of
प्रकार जो है
Prem has one color, specific color.
रंग होना चाहिए। देखो राधा जी सोच रही है हमारे प्रति
Srimati Radhika
कृष्ण
was
कितने
thinking,
अनुराग
Krishna
का
has so much love and affection, deep attachment for me, Anurag.
अनुराग की लक्षण होता है
So the symptom of Anurag is
बंधनम
Parasparanu Sneha Anubandhanam.
है एक दूसरे के साथ एक दूसरे
Both
का
are
प्रेम के द्वारा जहाँ पर बंधन
completely
होता रहा
tied to each
उसे
other
कहते हैं
because of their
अनुराग
love and
है
affection. This is Anurag, deep attachment.
बंधनम है और दर्शन अतिरिक्त
And Darshane Triptata
और दर्शन करके
means
दर्शन
when you
करके
see your
ऐसे होते
beloved,
हैं
you
और
feel
भी होते हैं
so much like an
इसलिए
unquenchable
राधा जी की भाव ऐसी थी
thirst that you feel like you've never
कृष्ण
seen
के
him before.
कितने सुंदर अधर
Like Srimati Radhika is thinking, wow, Krishna has such beautiful reddish lips.
कृष्ण की चिंतन
Lips.
दूसरी
But Krishna was thinking
कृष्ण
about something
चिंतन
else.
करने लगे राधा
Remember?
जी मेरे
Krishna
अधर
was
ओष्ठ
thinking,
को
oh,
देख
Srimati
करके
Radhika is
इसलिए
staring at my lips, staring, because she's eager to take my
तमुल चर्बित जो है
chewed
उसको प्राप्त करने
remnants of
पाने
tambul,
के लिए है।
of betel nuts.
तो कृष्ण ने क्या की
So
अपने
what did Krishna
तमुल
do?
जो है
He took
उच्छिष्ट
his
राधा जी को दे दिया।
remnants of tambul and gave it to
राधा
Srimati
जी
Radhika.
मान हो
And
गई
Srimati Radhika became
राधा
sulky,
जी मान
man.
करके अपने
And then she
बदन के मुख जो है
turned her face away.
और मोड़ लेने के
And
साथ
then
ही
in this
साथ
moment, immediately,
कृष्ण ने क्या की
Krishna
उनके आलिंगन के उनकी
embraced her and
गालों पर चुम्बन कर दिया
kissed
उसमें
her on the
निकाल
cheeks. And there was
इस
a
तरह
mark of
उससे
Krishna's
इससे वर्णन कर तमुल
lips,
अधर
like
तमुल
smack
राग
in the Srimati Radhika's
विकट
cheeks.
बंदी दमिल दाट विकट मधुगुण केची पिंची प्रशस्ति मधुर पे मधुगुण तमुल राग स्फुरत अमल कपलन राधिकार चयामि ऐसे राधा जी के ये सुंदर जो
So the beautiful
अधर क्या बोले
mark of Krishna's lips on her cheeks.
बार बार चिंतन
Again and again, I meditate in this mark,
राधिका और
like in this,
तीसरा मैंने भक्ति ठाकुर करे
like the print of Krishna's lips that became stayed in Srimati Radhika's cheeks.
मैं घर में निज वन में मैं तीसरा मैंने भक्ति ठाकुर
That's why Bhaktivinoda Thakur explains.
ऐसे सुंदर रूप दर्शन करके मैं घर में निज वन में मैं चल
I'll go to the forest meditating these beautiful pastimes.
कितना सुंदर भावों के वर्णन
So beautiful these moods being described.
एक शब्द कहते जा रहे हैं ये मंजरियों की सेवा
So the service of the manjaris, how they serve.
कौन मंजरी किस
Which manjari serves which kind of seva, which kind of service of each manjari.
की सेवा ही
Because service is our topmost duty, to serve.
अलग-अलग मंजरी की
Different manjaris, they have different services. It's given different service to each manjari.
सभी जैसे भक्ति विनोद
For example, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he describes about his own swarup, spiritual form.
के स्वरूप के
What is the form of Bhaktivinoda Thakur? He's Kamala Manjari.
मंजरी की सेवा
What is the service of Kamala Manjari?
पुरुष सेवा
Karpur Seva. She's making
पूरे
Karpur, means camphor Seva, camphor.
सभी प्रकार की
He told himself, all manjaris have one specific seva.
क्या सेवा लिखा गया
I mean, they do like all sevas, but it's specific one also. So he has
मैं सोचते हुए ये
Karpur Seva. But we in this world are thinking, what is this?
में उसकी
But in that world, this is so glorious.
हम कल्पना नहीं कर
Cannot even imagine the glory of doing these sevas.
सब प्रकार की भी सेवा है
All kinds of sevas are there,
किंतु
but
एक सखी के एक
also each saki has one special service.
जैसे अष्टसुर
For example, the Ashta Sakis,
ललिता विशाखा
like Lalita, Vishaka, etc., the 8 friends of Srimati Radhika, each one of them has one specific seva.
ठीक उसी प्रकार
So in the same way,
ठाकुर भी अपने
Bhaktivinoda Thakur also,
सिद्ध स्वरूप में सेवा की दिखाई
he described the service of his spiritual form.
गुरुदेव की उसी प्रकार
Gurudev, Srila Narayana Goswami Maharaj also has one specific seva in the spiritual world.
गुरुदेव की क्या सेवा है
What is his service?
ये आप लोग जानिए
You know,
हैं? सब प्रकार की सेवाएं तो है
all the services are there, yes.
हैं? ये गुरुदेव का स्वरूप तो आप लोगों के पास पता ही
You know the Swarup of Gurudev, right? You know?
सुन लिया है,
You have heard?
सब कुछ
You have heard everything?
है कि नहीं?
Isn't it?
हैं? किंतु सेवा क्या है
But what is his service?
सेवा की वृत्ति बारे में हम फिर आगे बढ़ें
Later on, we'll discuss more about this tendency to serve, his service.
आज
Understand?
पंचांग
Vancha kalpatarubhescha, kripa sindhubhya evacha.
टाइम हो गया
Time is up.
ऐसा कथा हमने सुना ही नहीं
Maharaj, I never heard this katha before, the devotee told.
थैंक यू राधिका पाठ्यामी पढ़ो
Read this Ashtakam, Radhika Ashtakam of Rupa Goswami. Radhikam Archayami.
विविध कुसुम नहीं तो रूप गोस्वामी पाद के
This is a verse from Rupa Goswami, Vivida Kusuma. It's a shlok from Radhika Ashtakam. Please sing Arati, Maharaj.
हाँ हाँ